Okay, everybody, welcome back to another quick kettlebell technique video. We are going to look at what I think is probably the second most common kettlebell swing mistake, which is what I call the Squatty Potty swing. As the name implies, this swing is looking a little squatty, like somebody's trying to sit down on a potty. Now, this isn't like horribly dangerous or totally wrong, but it's just not efficient. The kettlebell swing is intended to be a hinging exercise powered by the hips, and it should really emphasize the posterior chain, the low back, the hamstrings, and the glutes. Squats are great. They're awesome. But the swing, again, is meant to be a hip hinge and super explosive. So the problem is if you start to squat your swings, you may move your hips out of the way prematurely, and that means your low back and shoulders can take more of the load, and you're just probably just going to lose a fair amount of power as well. You're going to lose that elastic snap, if you will. And you can see that in this video. You'll see that at the top of this gentleman's swing, the kettlebell's sagging a little bit. You notice how it's sagging there? That means he's just not producing all that much power, and he's really kind of shrugging the kettlebell up there at the top. And so, again, minimally, it's just not that efficient. Instead, the swing, of course, is an exercise where we want to play chicken with the zipper. You sometimes hear that cue. And the idea is as the kettlebell comes back and down, you want to move your hips out of the way at the very last second. And you want to also be sure that your hips go more back than they do down. So your knees will bend in the kettlebell swing, but they shouldn't really go forward. Now, there are exceptions, like when you start swinging a really heavy kettlebell, just as a matter of counterbalance. But generally, your shins should be pretty vertical throughout the kettlebell swing, and you should think of aiming your butt towards the wall behind you, not the ground beneath you. That's the key. So let's take a look now at the kettlebell swing performed by this guy again. And you'll notice here we have a hip hinge where the hips are just stretching back towards the wall behind me and then popping. So think chop, pop, chop, pop. Now, here's a drill I love to fix squatty swings. If you notice that your swing is a little squatty, the start-stop swing is an excellent corrective. This is simply where you park and hike the kettlebell between every rep. And this drill just sort of automatically reminds your hips of where to go. So if you're having issues with the kettlebell swing, if you're feeling a little squatty, then just simply spend more time with start-stop swings or sprinkle in start-stop swings between sets of your consecutive swings, and you'll find that this is a really effective technique for putting you back into that deep hinge position. So hope you find this helpful. Hopefully you put it to good use, and let me know what you guys want to see in the next video.